What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. A little something new. We're going to do a breakdown of Sean O'Malley's potential next opponent. This is the only man to ever beat SUGA, Chito Vera. They fought, I think it was 2 years ago. Here's the stats right here. 25 to 27, 5'11", 5'8", 136, 136, 72-inch reach for SUGA Sean O'Malley, with Chito Vera having 70.5. So we're going to break this video down, show you some of the things that I saw when these two fought, and I could see some of the things that Chito could exploit the next time they fight. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell to know when we go live, and let's get this video a watch, boys.
Event, we turn it back over to Bruce Buff.
Sean O'Malley.
Is in green.
Yeah, here we go.
Ooh, heavy low kick. O'Malley will switch stances.
He's already found that low kick.
And those are heavy shots.
See, already the biggest difference between Chito Vera versus Chito and Aljamain Sterling, Chito is way more calm on the feet. He understands distance a lot better. He's not really overextending. He doesn't really bite on O'Malley's feints. So that's one of the reasons why he does a good job. I think that's also Chito's weakness and his greatest asset is that he's a slow starter. When you watch when he fought Dominic Cruz, he didn't really get on Dominic to the very last round, and he landed that head kick. When he fought Sean O'Malley, he didn't, really use the lateral movement. Doesn't really work when somebody's not really trying to pressure you. He's a slow stalker, which allows him to get closer to distance to land a leg kick, and he doesn't move, right? So that's one of his greatest assets, but it's also downfall. He fights somebody who's super explosive, super, athletic wrestler. He tends to get taken down. Let's continue.
Oh, every time he turns.
Guys are so long in their lower halves, Joe. We do measure leg reach right now.
How's that possible?
You see right here how he's testing that range. He's testing the range instead of jumping across the range. Does that make sense? Where Aljo, he punched across that range, and that's when he exposed himself. The chain came available. SUGA found it and hit it. But with Chito being so cautious, trying to get to Sean, he's not exposing himself in order to get knocked out.
A lot of torso.
Nice
Beautiful.
high kick.
Yes.
He faked.
You see right here how he's just nice and calm. He's just calm right here.
Well, this is absolutely the most experienced.
And see right here, he's
guy.
just calm. He's very experienced. And obviously, he's been chopping away at that leg the whole entire fight, which is something Aljamain Sterling didn't do.
And now Chito recognizes it, and he's moving towards him.
And this happened to him in another fight as well.
See, he's just calm. Everything Chito does, he's calm. When he backs
That's
up,
an issue that could-
Yeah,
high
we'll
guard.
We'll hear about
and
it.
obviously, when they fought, he kept on kicking that leg. So when you get kicked in the calf, this new calf kick shit is something brand new. I don't even think the Thais kick the calves. They always go after the quadricep, which is the muscle above your knee. You start kicking the calf, it only takes maybe 2 or 3 kicks, and then your calf's pretty much shot and gone. This is also another thing that happened to SUGA Sean O'Malley in one of his previous fights, where I think he actually injured his ankle pretty bad. But obviously, Chito, he recognized that. Sean falls on his back, and the biggest thing Chito did in this fight was he was very calm. Very, very calm.
Oh! Huge elbow!
Big elbows. And that was into the fight.
Wanted to make sure that the fighter was safe because of the foot.
Come on.
Congratulations.
Come down.
The Chito show, he says. The elbow as well, right?
Yep, right here.
Right here.
it is.
So, but once he got in his guard, it was pretty much a wrap. I mean, Sean O'Malley had him in full guard, and Chito was able to land down some vicious elbows, gave Herb Dean the only choice, which is to stop the fight, because at the end of the day, it is a fighter's safety that is the most important, and he was able to land those good elbows. But if you go back, if we go back and watch this
Puts it
fight,
out a little bit.
That one puts him in real trouble. Boom, right there. Boom, boom. So,
but right there, even if you go back a little bit, go right here, slow motion, nice elbow from Chito Vera. More elbows. Stop. I want to point out the fact that right there, you look at Sean O'Malley, he's kind of not putting all the weight on this foot, which was taken out by Chito Vera. So I would love to know like what happened exactly. Was it his ankle? Was it his calf? But you see him, he's not putting all the weight on there. But if you go back, let's just go back and watch how Chito was just so calm. That's the biggest thing you can take from this fight is that Chito was just so calm when it comes to trying to get across the distance against Sugar Sean O'Malley. And they're almost the same height, which I believe him and Aljamain Sterling were the same height. But that was the biggest difference when Chito fought Sugar, is that he was very calm across in the distance.
Oh, every time
Okay, look, guys, crossing
Guys are
distance.
so long in their
Right here,
lower
he's
halves,
very
Joe.
calm.
We
Very
do measure
calm.
leg reach right now.
Right here. This is the most part right here. How he's just testing the range by walking across it. Testing the range, walking across it. He's not trying to leap across the distance. He's just staying right there and seeing what Sugar's going to do. He's not biting on his feints. There's a feint right there. I think when he's feinting, I think something happened to his ankle. But right there, even Chito recognized it, but he doesn't jump on him. He's like, oh, something's not adding up. Something's not right. Okay, Sean gets back up. And Chito still stays at the end of the range. When he's at this range right here between these two gentlemen, right here, they're both safe. They are both safe. Sean can't reach him and Chito can't reach him. So it's almost at that line has been drawn between them right here where they're both safe. A little further. He recognizes it. He does a little shimmy, like, what's going on? You all right? Sean goes, come on, dog. You know better than that. But right here, look where he's at. Sean's back's against the cage, so Chito knows where he's at. He doesn't have to bum rush him. He can just play this range right here. He's walking slowly. He's cutting the cage off from him as well. Sean goes lateral. He's staying lateral, so he can either go left or right. Chito goes. He's going to throw a kick. That is your longest weapon in a fight. Throws a high kick. Sean has no choice but either to block it or eat that kick. Sean circles out to his left. Yeah, his left, I believe. That's why he went lateral. He goes lateral. He can go either left or right. He goes left. Head kick doesn't, I mean, it lands, but it doesn't hurt him. But he's using the range, the longest weapon, to get him out. Once somebody goes lateral, you know he's either going left or right. He throws a high kick to make him decide where he's going to go. But he doesn't cross that distance yet. That distance is still in a position where he's not being exposed. Either is Sean. Sean is circling. He's lateral. He's lateral. So he's waiting. He's waiting for Chito to come across so he can land a shot. But Chito knows he's staying very patient. Keep going a little slower. See how Chito just stalks him? Still, once again, Chito staying at that end of the range. If you were to tie a rope around these two, that rope will stay tight the whole entire time because Chito's he's controlling the distance. They're both controlling distance very well. Sean O'Malley's trying to get some fades going. He's letting his feet. There's a slip. There's this feint. Let's go back. Look at that ankle. Okay. Go back. He tries to do a feint. He tries to move off it. And gets caught up. Ooh, right there. But see, Chito's just so calm. He falls down. Chito doesn't get on him immediately, but he's like, okay, something's not right. Something's not right. And he takes a little back.
Absolutely.
So right there, he recognizes, he goes, okay. Okay, I got this, man. I got him.
The most experienced guy